Welcome back again, guys, for this 150th GP that's still being played with Sprite, and the first race is Sky Garden. Again, an epic fail, that is a missed PRB. So basically, yeah, the race will be non-PRB. I think Sprite fell here, that's why I'm waiting for him to get a race going. I mean, otherwise I had the race won, so I just thought I'm gonna wait for him so we get a good non-PRB race, which will be fun to play for both of us. So that's pretty much what's gonna happen now. Not a lot of things to say about the strat. Probably I've got a bit of a disadvantage because I'm playing with Yoshi, and when being on off-road, it's probably gonna cost me a little bit of time, but I'll still manage to do okay with despite that. And I'm still ahead for the moment. Sprite is not so far behind, so I mustn't miss too much, otherwise he might catch up and pass me. Otherwise, yeah, I guess for the moment it's an okay race. We get to the third lap here, and yeah, I double hop around this corner. I try adding a few double hops here and there if I can. Stupid missed empty here again. And yeah, this jump here, now I take it the way you see it here. But before I would jump, I would press the jump button on this jump, and then it would make me jump higher, but sometimes I would miss it, and I would fall because of it. So let's say I take less risks now doing it this way, and here I don't fall at the end of the race on the right after having crossed the finish line, because Sprite was really just behind me, so I didn't want to risk going off-road like that for a little while before the end of the race, because I might have lost it then. So we go on with Yoshi Circuit now. I don't remember whether I did the PRB start. Yes, I did, so that's the way I do it. I noticed that apparently it's actually slower than the one that the best racers use these days, because I tend to lose a lot of time at the start very often. And yeah, here I actually missed this spot in this first lap, hitting a slight wall. Yeah, also adding a few double hops. This one might not be necessary, the very last one you saw, but oh well, it's not really a big deal. And I guess I'll also do the, maybe, I don't know how it, I think some players take the shortcuts better than I do, because as I said, in second and third laps I also lose a lot of time compared to other racers there. Let's see if I do the good strat this time. Yes, I do, so that's the best way to take this part to do this part of the run. And yeah, that empty was a bit late here. I think Sprite again is a little bit behind at this point, so let's say I just need to race okay, and I might be able to win this one. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right here. Yeah, here I just did 3 MTs, probably to, I assume, because my thumb was hurting a little bit, but normally I do 4. I don't think it saves that much time, but it's not so much, it's not too much of a big deal as well. And yeah, no risk in the last turning, and kind of an easy win on Yoshi Circuit here, which makes it 2-0 my way in this GP so far. And we then have the race which I probably hate most in this whole game, that is Rainbow Road. Sorry, David, for not liking Rainbow Road as much as you do, but I just don't like this track, and I think this track does not like me at all either. Yeah, here I kind of changed my strat for the one you see right now, and also something I changed compared to my previous runs is I now R-jam in the loops, which I didn't really do before, and that's why I used to lose a lot of time there, basically 0.4 I guess, or 0.3, 0.4 every lap. Because I basically didn't want to harm my R button too much, but in fact it appears to be okay R jamming, so now I do it. Otherwise, yeah, if any of you has suggestions for strat improvements there, I'd be glad to hear it, because I guess mine is not perfect yet at all, although that's not bad, what I'm doing right now. So we've got again a loop. Probably the way I run after this loop, doing only right empties, is not the fastest one. But I mean, I've been using this strat for so long. That's obviously a big miss here. And I wonder whether it would be possible to add an empty at, I mean, in the previous drop section. But I think it appears not to gain so much time. And otherwise my end strat might not be optimal as well, but I'm sticking with it for the moment. I mean, I'm used to it, so it's okay. It's not so slow though. And yeah, again, well, I don't remember for that race, but I think it was basically the only, yeah, although there is a missed empty here, the only decent race that I managed to get in these GPs. I mean, there was this mistake in lap 2, this missed empty. I think I'll end up getting a 219, which for my standards on this track is not too bad. Obviously, if you race against Japanese players who are basically, I don't know, they all love Rainbow Road, and I just cannot explain why. When I ask them why they love Rainbow Road, they answer, well, because it's the case. I mean, yeah, because we like it. So that's not really such a great answer. One or two of them told me it's an easy track to race on. Oh, really? But yeah, I don't really understand. Anyway, it's another win, so I'm leading 3-0, and here another epic fail. Definitely having a lot of trouble with PRB tracks. So you'll see my non-PRB strat here, especially I guess the last part of the lap being the most interesting bit, with the double hop around this corner, which if done well, which is the case here, really allows you not to lose too much time compared to someone PRBing. Sprite lost his PRB here, so that's why he's behind now. Yeah, basically I think the other laps are worse. Yeah, another big mistake here. But I really think going right, on the right here instead of, you know, through the mud is much better. And yeah, on the missed empty, a slight wall, but I'll still manage somehow to keep some sort of a lead on Sprite and to win this GP with 40 points. So that's the end of the third one, and if you watch the next video, you'll see that the last GP we had is a bit special. Won't tell you more about it for now, but for now, yeah, it's the end. Since I got 40 points and I had 70 before, that's 110, and we've got Sprite who had 50 points and who has 20 more points at 70 points now. So that's kind of a big lead for me, and I hope to see you soon for the fourth part of these games. Thanks a lot. Bye.